Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect Escapes. Today's beverage is a refreshingly chilled iron brew. So welcome back to Prison Architect Escapes. This is the series where we attempt to break out facilities not made by me. This is prisoner Fletcher. I wonder if that's Norman Stanley. And their prisoner number is 9033593. And this is a boat facility. I can't remember the exact name, but I'll put a link in the description as always for this one. And yes, we're going to try and break out of it. So immediately we've got a helicopter on the way in. So that normally, if you see that, it's immediately very secure as things go, because, well, there's normally not a way into the water, which is going to be curious. We have this nice sort of promenade around the boat. I'm seeing parole, some staff only cleaning cupboard, so what's the point? Also, doors into the kitchen here, and then the canteen, and then cells. I guess that would be called. Would they be called cells, or would they just be called? Well, we've got bunks here. These cabins. I guess we're going to be escorted to some sort of cabin. I'm just going to max speed this out while we look at an invisible dog. Oh no, there is a dog there. I was going to say that there was a leash, but there was no dog. Can they afford one? Anyway, let's have a look around and see what's what. I'm seeing all of the power at the back. This is like the engine room. Oh, that's really cool, isn't it? It just, well, not very efficient. Let's have a quick look. So yes, we've got the galley. Sorry, no, it's not the it's yes, it's not the canteen. They've got the galley there. We've got parole. We've got visitation. We've got common room here, going up to what would be the bridge. And I don't know why on the sort of flying sort of wings on the either side, you've got one's a kennel, I think, and the other one is a morgue. Interesting. Okay, so immediately this can potentially be one of the most secure facilities we've experienced, because I genuinely don't know if we can get out. I just think by design, this is very, very difficult. Okay, I think we're going to have to misbehave, and I'm going to basically break some metal detectors and get tased. So that's fine, that's happened. And then we're going to pick up some strong and tough reputations, and then I'm just going to start smashing things up. Specifically, I tend to aim for the metal detectors because it's a one hit and done type of thing. You can hit the gym mat because the gym mat requires only one hit as well, and because it's separate from the oh, no, another taser. Because it's separate from all of the other stuff on the wall. Like, for example, if I try to punch, I managed to punch nothing there. If I try to punch, say, the shower head, there's a chance of me hitting the shower head, but because it's also in the same tile, you've got a light as well as the drainage. So let's just skip those punishments. We're going to go for everything. Yeah, I think we're just going to farm every single point here. Obviously, I'm going to have to pick up swimmer. That's just something I'll need to do. One of the advantages that we have when it comes to these boat facilities, in general, this is a very broad generalization, is that you don't often have snipers, because why would you, and where would you put them even if you could have them? I guess I should also smash up the TV while we're in each of these cells. We're already doing a lot of misbehaving here, which is part of the course. Pick up turf there, so TV goes, that goes. We rush into here, we'll smash that TV. There's actually a lot of lighting in these cabins. There's 2 sets of lights for each of the cabins, and we've been tased again. You know what, I do think the only way out might potentially be a taser teleport, because I don't think we'll be able to get out via any other method, because well, I'll have to have a check. The whole point of me doing this is to farm enough points so I can get to a place where I can check. Let's break that TV. I'm going to go in here, that mat can go, that TV can go. See, we're being chased by about 6 guards, various combination of guards as well. I'm going to go over to the left here. We're going to break that metal detector, break that other metal detector. Oh, looks like we didn't manage that, but we can punch the serving table. Serving table's always good. Ah, there's too much stuff on it. Ironically, the serving table I think has got low health, but when there's stuff on top of it like that, the chances are you're going to hit the stuff on top. Looks like we can break the... I was going to say, can we break the vending machines? We can. Looks like the doggo is exhausted, and I would be too. Into the common room, and phone booth can go, other phone booth can go. Just going to go a bit of do a sort of run around here, put our head through the No, I was going to say put our head through the screen on the arcade machine there, but it looks like it didn't happen. Big TV can go, that can go, and I'm just going to surrender and skip punishments just to slow the pace a little bit. We're going to pick up extremely everything, and there we go. So now I've now got all of the things I wanted to get. I'm going to follow this worker, and the worker has a set of keys. Right, that changes things. So normally the workers don't have keys, whereas in this particular case they have. So that's one of the options that's been turned on in the policy. And yes, that is bad. So this is where we have a helicopter, and I mean I can technically try and break the helicopter. You can't escape from this one. Okay, I mean, would be any point in trying to break all of the power? Oh yeah, this is the engine room, but then you've got the actual generator for the facility over there. Alright, so there's only one way in here, and that's a guard. I'm just going to hit them there. I think it's actually best just a pair of fists. And I've managed to take their baton off them, because we do have skilled fighters, so every time you attack there's a chance of you, getting that. And it appears that we have been tased and are still in the same cell. Okay. Well, we really only have one opportunity here then. So, actually no, let's double check. I do have the option for laundry, which means we can go for tunneling. What would that afford us? Absolutely nothing. I don't believe that would afford us anything. So we can start tunneling here, and we can get to there. But that would be it. Like, we can't get out because it's underwater. No, technically there is a way out. If you are... So if you are in the tunnel, in the time of it being detected, when the tunnel is actually... Ooh, that was close. So if the tunnel is underwater and you're in the water at the time of being detected, it automatically removes that and then it kicks you to the surface. But that means it has to be detected. And that also means that actually this has been symmetrical in the past. Darn it, no it's not. Oh well, I was going to say maybe we can go there. Look at that. That's a shop. It's an interesting shop, isn't it? Interesting layout. Yeah. I genuinely don't think that there's any other way of us to get out other than... Oh, there's a doggo patrol. It would detect us there. If it's going down there, it's going to detect the tunnel, isn't it? Is there a gym on site? Oh, yeah. That doggo is so going to detect the tunnel. Going in there, in armory, would be bad because we'd have stuff detected there. Fire wouldn't help because it's a perimeter wall all the way around the outside. So setting fire to everything would not burn down. Yeah, I actually genuinely think the only way out is by taser teleporting, which in itself is a big, big risk. Because if you get hit by a taser and you taser teleport through something, there's a guard. If you get tasered through something, but you actually are tasered, right, we're good. If I was tasered like that, but I was actually knocked out, then that's an immediate death. So, yeah, very, very interesting map. I love these thematic maps. They're actually secure as well. Like, that's why I don't really have too much guilt in using this method, because there's literally no other way out. Well, sorry, no, I lie. We could have done that whole tunnel out and wait in the tunnel. We've done it a handful of times before, once or twice for definite. Like I say, if it's less than 5, I can think of at least 1 or 2 direct examples, and it was on similar maps and such. But even then, we had to turn on them detecting the tunnels. But that's been a bit of Prison Architect. Let me know what you think. If there was any other methods of escape, I didn't see them. If it wasn't perimeter wall around the outside, if there was a tiny bit of foundation, then it would be possible to steal a lighter, go to that room, set fire to it, wall crumbles, we jump into the water, put ourselves out, and then swim to the end. That would have been possible. Whereas this one looks to be fully surrounded by perimeter walls, which wouldn't burn. We can't jump over the walls, we can't tunnel underneath because there's got the doggos there, even if they didn't detect it. Well, they have to actually detect it while you're in it. I think they would do that beforehand. If the tunnel detection is off, or rather escape mode, the settings anyway, for finding tunnels is off, then they'll never detect it, which means you can never escape via tunneling, which is strange that. If you... yeah, it's actually more secure that way. Anyway, let me know what you think, and as always, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.